Welcome to my ramblings. This episode, Revolving Political Parties. What political party stands for seems to revolve around what the other party stands for. It's kind of like a binary star system where you have two stars constantly revolving about each other. No one star standing fixed in place. Maybe they're worried about looking too similar to what the other party looks like. Maybe they think that if they sound like the other party, then they won't stand out to the voters. You know, it was Ronald Reagan himself who said something along these lines when he said during his presidential times that the Republican Party then looked a lot like, was similar to the Democratic Party of Franklin Roosevelt during the Great Depression. Now, in the early 70s, it was commonly spoken of the Democratic Party, that the Democratic Party was the party of special interests, and the Republican Party actually had a social aspect to it. In one of my ramblings, I talk about the social responsibility of the Republican Party and what happened to my Republican Party. However, if you look at the parties today, you see that it's the Democratic Party that has aspects of social responsibility to it, while the Republican Party seems to be the party of special interests, wealthy elites, and the fossil fuel industry. And, you know, I know it's just a movie, but it reminds me of a new movie about when Richard Nixon was running for president. Richard Nixon gets elected in 1968 and 1972, and after the celebration dies down after his first election, some wealthy industrialist who made a huge campaign contribution comes up to it and starts to say, hey, this is what I need from you. The actor portraying Richard Nixon, President Nixon, stops him and says, hey, look, yes, I appreciate your campaign contribution. You provided that to me because you wanted to see me get elected, but make no mistake about it, you did not elect me to the presidency. The voters did. Yeah, that's kind of ideal. You know, we hope our politicians act and speak and, you know, don't let campaign contributions turn into personal favors for whoever gave them the money. But anyway, so what I prefer to do is, instead of chasing after a revolving party, is have, this is my checklist of what I'm looking for in a candidate. And, you know, as they revolve around, it might be a Republican, it might be a Democrat, but I vote for the candidate whose ideals and objectives align with my own. I don't want to chase parties around and have my values vary depending on how the Republican Party varies. So, hope you enjoyed the audio. If you were amused, troubled, enlightened, or just liked the video, please hit the like button below. Thanks for tuning in.